Hi, I'm Krista Smith from Vanity Fair.
And I'm Dave Karger, the host of FrontRunners on Fandango. So Krista, let's talk about this year's Best Picture race, which is a lot more interesting than it's been in recent years, I feel like.
Yeah, let's talk about it, okay? Usually by this time, you and I would be going back and forth about our two favorite films and what's going to win and what's not going to win and blah, 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 blah. And now we have literally 10 choices, and I kind of think any of them could win.
Don't you love the fact that the movie that seems to be in front right now is this movie that they filmed over 12 years and cost 5 cents, Boyhood, is the one that's in the lead over all of these huge budgeted A-list movies.
Well, I'm happy about that because in July I tweeted that there's going to be 2 movies you're going to be talking about for the Oscars, and it's going to be Keep On Keeping On and Boyhood. So I'm very proud of that moment, but I do think that in addition to Boyhood, you have The Imitation Game that got the early start off of Toronto, then also Birdman, another favorite, but also kind of polarizing.
Sure.
Then Unbroken, Angelina, your girlfriend, coming through, right?
And I think a lot of people might be underestimating the Theory of Everything, which certainly is not the critical favorite, but I think when you see it with an audience, it's got that emotional pull. I think a lot of people are going to be feeling that movie, particularly because of the performances. Then there's that other tier of movies that are kind of on that bubble. I think American Sniper, which is one of my favorites, stands a good chance.
Well, also Clint Eastwood. Never bet against Clint Eastwood. It's a big American drama. It's about stuff that's happening right now in the zeitgeist. Bradley Cooper, he's kind of the Oscar it boy of the moment right now.
Vanity Fair cover boy.
Vanity Fair cover boy, yeah.
A lot of people right now talking about Selma. This could be the year where you have 2 female Best Director nominees for the first time, Angelina Jolie and Ava DuVernay, which would be really interesting.
What about this? Angelina Jolie, Unbroken, and her husband, Brad Pitt, producer for Selma. I mean, that could have been the first time it's been the family
against each other. Ooh, it's going to be divided loyalties in the Pitt-Jolie household. But I like that. That's really good. Then you have the smaller movies like Foxcatcher, Whiplash. Those could sneak in there if there are 8, 9, 10 nominees.
Well, let's talk about Foxcatcher because that movie hit at Cannes. It is a almost perfect film. Bennett Miller. I can't believe it's only his 3rd full-length feature film.
Amazing.
Incredible cast, cinematography, everything. But yet it's not one of the top ones everyone's talking about.
I think it could sneak in there, as I said, if there's a lot. Okay, let me put you on the spot. How many Best Picture nominees are there going to be this year? In the last 3 years, there were 9. What do you think?
Oh, I'll just go with 9 again, but...
I think it's going to be 10.
You do?
I do. I just think there's such a wealth of options, and there's so many different movies that people like, and not, as you're saying, a consensus, that I think there's going to be 10. But what do I know?
Hey, well, what do we know? But I do think that the vote is going to be split all over the place because everybody I've talked to, some people are absolutely passionate about the Theory of Everything, passionate about The Imitation Game, passionate about Foxcatcher, Selma, Unbroken, American Sniper. I mean, I don't ever remember a year like this, to be honest.
Well, we'll see when the nominations come out what happens.